I just scrambled up some black raspberries. So, I'm getting a new to me vehicle in a week and a half. And I'm getting into the stretch where it's very difficult to be patient and distracted and all that good stuff. First world problems. So I go for walks and I am experimenting with some of the new gear in my new to me rig, cooking things that I might not have cooked before. So that's helping. And that's where these cooking for one videos are coming from. But even when I was in Sticks and Bricks, I dealt with this too. The tyranny of food. Seems like it doesn't matter where I am. Eventually, I'll fall into a rut and get bored and think there's something so much better out there that I should be eating. And then when I make that next thing up and do that for a while, inevitably the same thing happens. I get bored. I want a different flavor, and I start looking around again. First world problems. So when that happens and I give into it, I start Googling recipes with particular spice palettes, cuisines, or ingredients, and see what I can find. The goal is to amass another 5, 6, 7, 8 recipes that can be on rotation that I am willing to cook and eat on a regular basis. Adding the layer of being a nomad, they need to be readily available. I can store and prepare the ingredients in my relatively modest square footage, and then I'll dig around in, I don't know, 3 or 4 different recipes to see how other people have done it and look for those ingredients that make me interested in pursuing the recipe. For this one, I was scrolling through a collection of budget menus, and for whatever reason, maybe the picture looked nice, or oh, that's an interesting name. Clicked on it, saw the list of ingredients and thought, how can I improve on that? Bouillon cubes were a major ingredient, and that might be difficult to find or keep on hand, so how can I make my own? And they don't need to be cubes, it can be powder. So then I want to see what creative minds have done to come up with a combination of flavors that make sense to me, and pick and choose amongst those and come up with the one I'll be happy with.
Here's a combination that AI came up with for me in my browser. I was able to buy these herbs in bulk, and because some of them showed up so light at the checkout, I was able to take some home for free. Celery seed and paprika are a favorite so far, and adding some spinach, it was pretty good the first time out.
For this one, I happened to bump into the organic extra firm tofu that was in the section of Walmart where I look for vegetables that I choose to buy, and thought, what can I do with this?
I did not need to squeeze out moisture, and my nonstick pan turned this into crispy, crunchy wonderfulness. Add the vegetables that I steamed to have on hand for the week, and we're good to go.